Oh, hi. It's me, some sort of hidden object guru. I hope you're having a good day. I know I am. I'm definitely awake. Hey, Enchanted, what's up? Ugh. Crazy, crazy sleep last night. Well, not so much last night as not a big deal, but it's entirely possible someone forgot to turn off their alarm this morning. And I listened to it for 40 minutes, which was rough. Uh, but I'm awake now, and that's what counts. Sorry about my voice. This is weird wake-up voice. So, I did a disservice to the developer of Amber Alert yesterday. I did not understand what the keys looked like, so I got real confused. I just wanted to apologize for that and show off the game again. Because I played the rest of it and it's very impressive. While being, how do I say this nicely? Featuring some of the most loathsome content I've ever seen in a video game. Just, there should be a much more serious warning at the start of this game based on the content of this game. And I'm not going to go all the way into it, but I do want to see if this works. Alright. So, I've set it to black and white mode. Now you might be wondering, why is it not black and white here? Apparently the cheats only start, when you've actually played the game. Okay. Hey, Joanna, what's up? There we go. Oh, dang. Oh, that looks good. Wow, that looks good. They've gone all in on the retro look. It is. It is a genuinely scary video game. Waking up, that's what counts. It's weird that the lights all have this green and red effect. Actually, I will show something else. Alright, so the thing is, I think I understand why they did it, but the opening, the flashlight that comes with the game, I know the base flashlight, is one of the worst flashlights in video game history. Like, I don't know that I've ever seen a flashlight as bad as this flashlight, and I've seen a lot of bad flashlights in video games. So I turn on the cheat code for a better flashlight, and it's still not a perfect flashlight. It's still not as realistically bright as a flashlight is, but it's a functional flashlight. And the weird part is, I find that having the flashlight on makes the game more realistic. Not only more realistic, because, you know, it's a believably bright flashlight, as you can see, but it makes the game more intense, because when you go into dark areas, you've got this bright, right? You've got this bright web of, no, this circle of light, and everything around it is like shockingly dark and hard to see. I love the black and white aesthetic so much. Oh, and this game is full stop not playable if you have any hearing issues whatsoever. If you are hearing impaired in any way, shape, or form, you cannot play this game. And here's where the cat teleports in. Ah! If you can't hear these guys start walking, you won't be able to play the game, period. So as you can see, the lighting effects are now so weird and janky that you literally can't see the key if the flashlight's on it. I kind of love this. I know it's going to be really hard for people to look at, and some people will not be okay with this. One problem is it's a little too bright in black and white mode. I wish I had a switch I could hit to show you the difference between black and white mode and regular mode. Like, the brightness is turned up, so I'm just going to have to restart the game to show you how different it looks. Yeah, it's too bright. Weirdly, this is exactly what happened with Alone in the Dark. Like, exactly what happened with Alone in the Dark. Their default black and white mode, in addition to being black and white, like, cranked up the brightness for reasons I don't understand. Uh-oh. There he is. So, if you can't hear the dude start walking, he will just kill you. Like, you have to be able to hear guys breathing and starting to walk and pulling out their knives. If you can't hear that, like, you can't play the game. Uh-oh. As you can see, it's random which house has the boxed up garage. But there's something important about this house. And that is, if you look around... Whoa! Jesus. So you can always tell which door is going to have a bad guy behind it. So I'd like to show you something. That is the interact button. When you get to about this distance from a door, the interact button appears, telling you you can work the door. Now, because you can't work doors that had a guy behind them while there's a guy behind them, any door that has a guy behind them will not have this interact button. So you can walk up to it. But it won't make a sound. So every other building has a body in it. A brutally murdered corpse in it. This one doesn't. Now there's a reason for that in the plot, which I've managed to figure out. So I'm going to put up a video about this game's story. Day was great yesterday. I cannot stress how magnificent I find the shooting in this game. The details about, like, the way the gun flash is blindingly bright. It's like, looks fantastic. Yes, and today I'm making a 1.5 liters of hot sauce. Well, really crushed peppers. So as you can see, this door doesn't have an interact button. So theoretically, either I'm slightly too far away or there should be a guy behind it. Oh no, it has an interact button, my bad. The important part is, see, and this is the problem. The black and white mode needs to be darker, because as you can see, I don't need my flashlight. Oh, there he is. There's a dude coming. Whew. Guys, take 1 shot to the head or 3 shots to the chest. Alright, so... No, interact. There's no guy behind it. There's never anything in the garage. It's weird. There's one important garage, and there could never be a key in the garage or a dead body in the garage. And that's a dead body. As is always the case, dead bodies are less difficult to look at in black and white. Ah! I forgot to mention, jump scare guys can also hide behind corners. Alright. Here's the blue door. I would advise the developer to put numbers on the houses and have the keys also have numbers on them, because in black and white you can't tell what color the doors are. Obviously you'll eventually figure out which door is which, but that could be frustrating. Okay. And yes, you can turn off the censorship on dead bodies. Okay, no guy there. And there can't be a guy in the garage? No, there can be. No, wait, maybe there can't. There's almost always a key in this room. Not this time. Oh. Dead body in the tub, which, yikes. Oh. I wonder what he's upset about. Ah, there's the key. Keys have a nice glow about them. It's easier to find them if you turn your flashlight off. On the key it says red door key. Ah, that was him starting to walk. That's him pulling out his knife. Hard to get a headshot. Their heads weave around a lot, so you have to be careful. There's only 3 trophies in the game. One for getting a headshot. 3 headshots in a row. One for finishing the game. And another one that I will save for the video. But yikes. Alright. So, now we're at endgame, which I'm not going to show you for obvious reasons. Okay, so. There should be a guy right here. And there should be a guy in this bathroom as well. See, as you can see, no interact button. Where's the interact button? I can't find it. Because that guy was in the bathroom. And that always works, by the way. Like, you can't interact with a door that's going to have a guy behind it. And then when you kill the guy, even though you can technically supposed to be able to interact with the door, when you kill a guy, you can't, his body is in the way, so you can't use the door. Exit. Alright, so now I'm going to turn off Noir. I don't know how to do that. Do I do it again? Or do I have to restart the game? I'm fine restarting the game. But what the game really needs is a menu where when you've unlocked a cheat code, you can go to the cheat code menu and just flip a toggle to switch them on and off. No, okay, I'm going to have to restart the game. Which is not a problem. You know, it's not like it's an elaborate game that takes forever to load. Excuse me. Alright, here we go. I just wanted to show you the lighting differences and what they should do with the dark mode. I am very happy there's a black and white mode, though. You know, it's a little preposterous that the game is, you know, set in 1997 and you have a body cam, and making it black and white and more grainy really helps with that effect. So I'm not turning on that, but I will turn on the flashlight. There we go. Let's skip that opening. There's a dead body. For example, you could turn off the you can turn off the censorship blocks, which you shouldn't, because it's disgusting. Right? You can turn off the censorship blocks, but doing so will not happen until you get to the actual game. Same with the black and white. So that will always be censored in that video. Now, hopefully you can see how much darker the game is now. when you're not playing in black and white. See? When I move my flashlight, so there's the table. When I move my flash off it, it's basically invisible. If I turn off my flashlight, it's genuinely hard to see. And that's how the whole game should be, so something for them to work on. There can be a guy right here. There can be a guy around this corner. Hey, there he is. And there's often a guy right there. That actually went really well. In a really neat effect, the bad guys are kind of in black and white, as you can see. Like, they have no details. Their skin color is completely gray. Like, at first I thought these were supposed to be gloves, but no, their hands are completely gray. Their bodies are black and white, their masks are black and white, except for the weird red lips around the smile. It's very interesting, like, visually, that the guys are grayscale, but they bleed perfectly red when you murder them. So yeah, really effective horror. Like, the shooting is so good. Okay, teleporting cat. Love it. Really effective horror, unbelievably bleak and hard to take subject matter that I'm not even going into because I would have to put a trigger warning on the video and censor it. I gotta make this a not for kids video. It's so bleak. Beyond just shooting cultists in an alley. I will offer a hint, and that is all I will offer about the content. Because as you can see, there's a whole lot of brutal murders you've already seen depicted in the game. So here's the official hint that may be featured in the thumbnail of the game. Nobody's innocent. And that's all I'll say. Alright, so no... Oh, hey, this is the last time I got killed in the game. When you get killed in the game, next time you come through, there will be a mark where your body was dropped. I think there's a guy behind this door. Sorry, where your body was dropped, and an extra magazine for exactly where you died. Okay, so as you can see, once again, I'm having trouble finding the keys. That's always going to be an issue with this game. I've killed everybody in the house. It's not likely somebody else is going to spawn, so I'll just turn off my light and make it easier to see where the key is, because the keys do glow. But yeah, this is where I got stumped yesterday, trying to find a key in this, the most complicated house in the game. As far as I can tell, it can only be on the second floor. I've never seen it on the first floor, and I've now played this game like, I don't know, 8-10 times. Played it all the way through to the end, not getting killed 4 times. No. But it is believably dark. And hard, there we go. And hard to see if you turn off the flashlight. And the thing is, when you have the flashlight, oh, there he is. There he is. If you turn on the flashlight, it's actually seemingly darker. Like your eye gets used to looking at the flashlight, so it becomes harder to see the dark areas around the flashlight. Again, like visually, it's a very interestingly designed game, and I've oversold how much a fan I am of this game, because it is very bleak and it is very simple, but I like it a lot. Now, this is coming from somebody who's third favorite all-time game is Manhunt, so it's safe to say my taste is deranged. But I guess what impressed me most is that there's an actual story hiding in this game. And if you pay attention, you can find it. And I always love that. Games where the story is not laid out for you and you have to pay attention to see what's going on. There's no way to tell if there's going to be a guy around a corner. Like, you can always know if there's going to be a guy behind a door. There's no way to tell if there's a guy behind a corner. Oh, hey, same house. So, let's see if I can see. There's a body hanging in the garage, but you can't see it? No. You can only see the body in certain garages. But yes, where the body is and where the quote-unquote black door is randomized. But the corpses in the houses... see, as you can see, there's going to be a guy behind this door. There is no randomization for where the dead bodies are, though. The dead bodies are always in the same place because the dead bodies are narratively important. Now, the black door is narratively important, and the corpse in the garage is narratively important too. But that's just randomized to keep things fresh. Although the fact that they could be, weirdly, the fact that they could be in any house, I would argue is also narratively important. But you're going to have to wait for the video to have that explained. If you can handle it. Because again, it's a video about the bleakest possible subject matter. Cheat codes can be found in DVD boxes that are hidden around the game world. I have only found 2. Apparently there are more. See, the problem is the game is so tense and enemies can pop up at any time that it's like really discourages you to go hunting for DVD boxes. Oh yeah. And another game element that's nice is, so, as you can see, that lamp has no power. So what you have to do is you have to go outside, turn on the light, and now you can turn on the lamp. Also, the TV announcing the titular Amber Alert in the game. Here's one of the DVD boxes. That's what taught me how to get a better flashlight. Now there's the key. Now, as you've noticed, the key is not always in the furthest room of the house. So right now, I can just leave without finding this corpse. I will find the corpse, though, because I'm a professional. And I want to make sure there's no DVD cases around here that I was missing. Yeah, the DVD cases seem to be very hard to find, because I know there's another one. Because the developer has talked about there being one for removing the censorship. And I've used that code because he just announced it. But I've never seen the DVD case for it. I assume there's an unlimited ammo DVD case as well. I haven't asked, and I don't know. But yeah, like the game is oppressively dark. When you're playing it. In color, and the developers really got to take some of the light out of the black and white version to make the black and white version as good as it can be. So as you can see, there's no guy there. There's the key. Black door. Nope. And that's the bathroom with the dead body in the bathtub. And that's somebody switching the lights off. That always happens. A black door. Wonder what's behind that one. Will there be a guy around this corner now? Maybe. No, not this time. There was a guy standing right outside, because you can always hear the crunch when he first takes a step. And then you can easily hear his footsteps when he starts running. The guys can get held up on geometry in the world. That can happen. It doesn't often happen, but it does happen. But I cannot stress the extent to which this game is not playable if you're hard of hearing. It just can't be played. Any hearing impairment will mean that you won't be able to hear it when the guys start moving towards you. And since there's no visual cue to go along with them starting to come get you, like, you will die, and I believe the game to be impossible. Alright, that was a guy walking out of a door to come get me. That was me executing him. I think there's, like, maybe this will be the first time, but I feel like there's always a guy in this bathroom. No. Like, I've never gone into this house and have there not be a guy in the bathroom. It's very weird. Alright, so that was Body Cam. I keep calling it Body Cam because that was the intended title. Like, to the point where the hashtag they want you to use to promote the game is Body Cam and not Amber Alert. Hey! It's Lazy Writer! I was just telling people about what a weird sleep I had for certain reasons. Wink. I have no idea where the other DVD cases are. As you can see, I've searched pretty thoroughly. In through this window, not this window, this window, you can see the dead body of the guy you play as in the prologue, who has been moved to the couch. And I'm not going to go any further into the house, because again, I would have to adults only this stream, which I'm not going to do. Every time you turn on the power, it makes it easier to see in the house, because you can turn on the lights, but it also turns on the TV so you can hear the Amber Alert warning, which is, as you can hear, fairly loud, and you might not notice the guy sneaking up on you. That's fine. I am definitely over it. It was weird because I had that effect that sometimes people have when like the alarm makes it into your dream. It's very weird. So yeah, that's Amber Alert. It's really good. Like, it's this weird mixture where it's really good and I'm not in favor of it. Like, it's a game that I think where I'm very, like, impressed. Very impressed with the game, even though I don't recommend anyone play it because it's so unpleasant. I know, right? It happens. I have never judged. So, next I want to show off some more Kristala, because I'm making a video about how games that have parry-based combat should have an on-screen sign. Ah, okay. That explains so much. When you're so tired that you're like lying in bed and staring at an alarm, and you just like, and it's going off, and you're like, I wonder if I put a pillow over my head, I could just go back to sleep without turning off that alarm. Ah! Okay, I don't know why it loaded with me standing in the middle of a bunch of dudes. So, you see how I'm doing that counter, right? And I know I seem to be doing the counter just fine. And to a certain extent, I am doing the counter just fine. Ah, they got me. Oh no, really? Oh, how are you feeling, Joanna? Is it still bad, or are you getting better? Anyway, as I was saying, so my theory in this game, well, not in this game, in this video, is that if you have a game that has So those are the caves I'm supposed to traverse. Gotcha. These are the caves I'm supposed to traverse. If you're making a game that has a parry system in it, as this does, there should be a button you press on screen. There should be a... Ah, there we go. Nice. There should be a sign on screen telling you when you're supposed to press the parry button. And like, maybe I'm naive, but I don't think that's controversial. I know people think that's controversial, and to a certain extent, people's thoughts do determine what controversy is. That's how moral panics work. But I honestly have never heard, like, any kind of a logical statement for why you should not have a button on screen telling you when to block. Oh no, he's not dead! I thought I killed him. Just because I did a finishing move. Also, they can do shield breaks to you, which I kind of feel like they shouldn't be able to. But that's a design thing. Like, imagine if you were playing Dark Souls and all of the zombies could parry and stagger you? Yeah, that's not something the bad guys should be able to do the good guys. Oh, no. Oh, Enchanted. I don't want to interrupt you talking about the wig situation, but did you join the Discord for Supermassive? Because you were warning people about how busy it was. So I assumed you joined, but are you sticking around? Because I saw they had a cosplay section, and obviously I thought of your in-progress cosplay. Yeah. Oh, these guys are so annoying. Alright, good. It's nice of them to have a Discord. But yes, I'm enjoying Kitten Souls. There's just a couple of design stuff, as you can see, I have an issue with. And the biggest one is, there should be a button telling me when I'm supposed to do that. And it's okay if you disagree. You're just wrong. Nothing wrong with being wrong. I'm wrong about stuff like all the time. It's not a problem. But, you know, you just have to acknowledge that you're incorrect. And there should be a button on the screen. Because then, A, suddenly all Souls-likes would be playable by all characters, which I think is good in and of itself. There's no downside to them being more playable. And B, so that's A, more playable. If you just want, for reasons that I don't understand, if you want, for reasons I don't understand, to not know when you're supposed to press the parry button, you can just turn it off. I don't know if you've played Batman Arkham Origins. It's the second best Batman Arkham Origins game. This is perhaps my least... Batman Arkham game. This is possibly my least popular take, but I genuinely believe that every Arkham game is better than the previous Arkham game. So, City is better than Asylum, Origins is better than City, and of course Night is the best one. I know it's not a popular take, but I completely believe that. And one thing you can do in Origins that I don't think you can do in any of the other games, although I would have to check, is set it to a super hard mode. And where literally if you die once, you have to restart the whole game. Because you're Batman. You shouldn't be getting yourself killed. And the thing that's so interesting... Uh-oh. Zombies. Is you can turn off the notifications for when you're supposed to use a parry. Now, the Batman Arkham games also use parry-based brawling, but it's a very different kind of parry-based brawling than the Souls-like games use. Because their game and their brawling is all about creating a feeling of flow to combat, making the combat feel like a choreographed dance. Where in Souls-like games, the combat is designed to feel like a desperate, horrific, a slog of attrition. I've literally seen, like, I have seen the best possible players playing Souls-like combat, and it never feels like a dance, it never feels like artistry. Even the best players doing the best job, it still feels like a guy mechanically waiting for attacks to happen, waiting for someone's animation to complete, so that they can do the proper counter at the proper time. It's very technical combat, and there's technical, mechanical aspects to Batman's combat, of course. How could there not be? But it feels much smoother. That's why I always say that Batman has the best melee combat system that's ever been invented. And whether you're playing that in a Batman game, in a Shadow of Mordor game, or in a in the game Sleeping Dogs. A game that more people need to talk about, by the way. Sleeping Dogs was amazing. It was originally True Crime 2, and you were supposed to be playing as the same character you played in True Crime. But I don't know if they lost the rights, or what happened there. Or if just True Crime wasn't a popular franchise. Famously, True Crime 3, True Crime 2, Streets of New York, was released in such a terrible state. It is so broken that I would understand not wanting to, wanting to abandon the True Crime name. Like, I get it. I think I killed everybody, so that's good. I mean, there's more guys outside, but I was told to find all of the scrolls in the mayor's mansion. As you can see, this is the mayor's mansion, and I'm searching every room, and there are no more scrolls. So maybe there are some out behind the mansion? Something like that? Alright, it's another Fishman's. Alright, now he's staggered, and boom. One nice thing about the game is if you fall down a bottomless pit, like, you can tell if water is bottomless based on whether there are reeds growing out of it, which is nice. But if you fall in a bottomless pit, you don't die instantly. It just takes a chunk of your health and teleports you back, because cats don't like water. So that is nice, but at the same time, finally! Oh my god, I've been looking all over for this thing. If you destroy this nodule, you unlock the door, and so you can get back to your save point real fast. Which is what I've been trying to do. Can't believe I didn't find it sooner. I thought it was, like, on top of one of the buildings. Anyway. Boop. You go, kitten. Yay! She's crushing it is what's happening. Alright, so now I've got 3 points. Instead of having experience points to buy, whenever you fill up a level, you just get a coin to increase your stats, so that's very nice. I have 2 weapons? I didn't even know I had 2 weapons. Anyway. I will finalize my change. Which is my weapon 2, and how do I swap them? Wait, is weapon 2 bare hands? No, I haven't switched weapon. Anyway, sorry about that. So yeah, like... as you can see, I'm like 40% on pairing weapons, which isn't great. But the point I'm making is that there are two parts to pairing weapons. Part A, which is knowing at what point in the animation you're supposed to press the parry button. And part B, pressing the button at that time. There you go. So I got 3 in a row. And what I would argue is turning on a flash on the screen that tells you when to hit the parry button doesn't do all the work for you. All it does is take away you having to memorize enemy animations. Oh, god damn it. Sorry, I didn't notice the gap in the ground. But as you can see, she teleported back out, so it's fine. There should be a visual effect for the teleporting back out, I feel like. So it doesn't feel like a gameplay mechanic, and it feels like an in-world thing. Oh no! Poison frog! I think of these as frogmen, but I think they're actually fishmen. There we go. Ah, we got each other. What was I saying? Yes! Sorry for being so rambly, but I do enjoy the game. Where's the door I use? Oh, right. Literally right here. My god, I love this as sneak mode, and you can slash guys' throats from behind with your claws. Such a nice thing to include. Your body that you get your souls back from. Looks exactly like you were posed when you were killed. It's a nice touch. So it's like, the game doesn't become easy, right, if it tells you when to press the button, is the point I'm so laboriously getting to. The game doesn't magically become easy if it gives you that information. All it does is make it so it's accessible. It becomes not about memorization, it becomes about skill and timing. Can you hit the button at the right time? Not, do you know when to hit the button? And I don't think knowing when to hit the button is an integral part of the game. Anyway, I'm writing the script about this right now. Video's going out this week. As you can see it, like, if you play a game, you will learn these things. But there are so many different enemies in this game. And the timing of one enemy is completely different than the timing of any other enemy. So it's not like you can learn how to parry, because every enemy has completely different timing. Okay, gonna have to deal with this guy. Oh, is that one of the scrolls? I don't know why the zombies aren't also attacking the fishman. Like, narratively? Are the fishman and the zombies friends? Because that doesn't seem to make sense. There we go. Ah, alright. And is this it? No, it's a pinch of Kristala dust which you use to get souls, which is fine. I know it's hard to design a system where the zombies also attack the enemies, but it would feel better if they did. I'm not saying any of this would be easy, the changes I'm suggesting. Well, one of them would be fairly easy. Not completely easy. But there must be, within the game's code, like there literally must be a moment when the game knows when a piece of code is triggered by an enemy's attack animation that tells the game, oh yeah, you can press parry right now. Like, that exists in the game's code. And so my question is, how hard is it to attach a visual effect on screen for when that is happening? I don't think it's going to be easy. I just think it's very doable. There's a third floor? Well, at least now I know I was never able to find the mayor's documents. There was a third floor, and they were both just sitting right in here. No, that was bracers. Oh, here's the... There it is. Ah, done and done. All right, cleaning out the corruption. Yes, I got all the notes from the mayor's whatever. Unfortunately, I got this mission so long ago, I have no memory of why I needed to do that. Ah, so embarrassing. All right, I'm going to save, and then I'm going to go back and check out the caves. I really do enjoy this game, though. Like, I think they're doing a great job. I just want them to add that, and that's why I'm making the open letter. Willpower, what does that do? Health and physical damage negation. Sure. Hey, let's check out what my other weapon is. Oh, it's just claws versus sword. Well, I only use the sword, so maybe I should do the thing that makes the sword more powerful, not the claws? There we go. I will finalize my changes. Thank you for asking. It is nice that every time you pass a level and get a skill point, even if you die, you don't lose that skill point. You just lose progress to the next skill point, and you can pick that up like a traditional Souls game. Hey, does anybody remember how I get to the... Ah! I just remember that this isn't the way back to where I was. Oh, yeah, I think maybe you lessen their stagger bar if you dodge? No, maybe not. No. I thought maybe you could also lessen their stagger bar by dodging in a timely fashion, but it doesn't look that way. Some games will let you do that. You know what? I'm thinking of the other one. I'm thinking of Enotria. So that's their balance bar, right? And that gets lowered when you do a parry. But some games will also lower the balance bar when you dodge in a timely fashion, because that simulates the idea that they have overcommitted to a swing and you have put them off balance, which is a cool concept. But not every game embraces that. Is this the way I'm supposed to be going? I have no memory. And do you know why I have no memory? Because Souls-like games refuse to have maps. Now, you might say, are you still bitter about no Souls-like games having maps? And I would say, yeah. Do you know why I'm still bitter about it? Because they still don't have maps. That was a death pit. Excuse me, guys. I'm out of here. Ow. Just gonna quickly use health while I run away. Alright, if you want to come up here, I will kill you up here. But I don't think you have the courage to follow me. How am I supposed to get over there? Oh, right, there's a jumping point. Thank you. Yeah, and then there's a shortcut back. It's nice. Still have to fight this jerk. There's no backstab in the game if you sneak up behind somebody. You just have to be in stealth mode to make that work, which isn't a problem, but, you know, it is weird. Nice climbing wall. But I'm here for the save point, so I can then go do the caves. Sneaky Kitty. Alright, I'm gonna try to avoid embarrass now by going to settings and making sure there isn't a... Oh, nice. I want to make sure there isn't a thing to put a flash tag on when it's time to hit the button. Oh, excuse me. No, I don't want to report a bug. It would be very embarrassing. Good, accessibility. Alright, so here in the accessibility menu, they care about accessibility. They have colors. They have blood colors, just if you don't like seeing red blood. Right? So on that accessibility menu, somewhere, there should be a feature that says parry timing. You don't have to call it parry timing. I'm just using that as an example. But there should be a thing that says parry timing. That is a lot of insects. Ah! And they're suiciders. I was not told about these suicide insects. There we go. Now she's dead. I do not like these giant bugs and the sounds they make. Long after they're dead, apparently. Ah, there's a living one. So if you go in there, you just die instantly because it's so full of the corruption. So what I'm saying is, don't go in there. Found that one out the hard way. Oh, good, zombies. And some kind of super zombie? What's his deal? Oh, a throwing zombie, right. Alright, I could parry him, but again, I don't know the timing for his attacks. So instead I have an unsatisfying combat when where I'm constantly just dodging off to the side. And I can't jump across to the shortcut because I haven't destroyed the corruption yet. I think that guy... Yes! I was right about one of them! I thought the one to the right of center was a living dude, and he was! Damn it. There we go. Alright, I gotta kill the slug, too. They are not particularly hard to dodge. Unless you, like, don't bother to dodge them. To get up here, I have to do a wall run, which I don't really remember how to do. And it just got me killed. Let me see if there's a tutorial about the wall run. Yeah, dear developer, also maybe include a list of how to do various items? No. A list of how to do various abilities, because there we go. You just have to jump twice. It's not really a wall run, you just bounce. The one of Nisar Jerkin. Alright, so now I have to destroy this nodule, and then I can do that shortcut jump. I mean, I think. Yeah, of course I can. Okay. I really love the kitty walking around across ropes and searching for things. Like, it just makes me super happy. Also, there's no fall damage because you're playing as a cat who always lands on her feet. Oh, I totes thought that was a dude. No dudes. Weird. Well, this is eerie. Well, that's definitely a dude over there. Alright, here's the two zombies. Oh, three. They're rats who have been infected by whatever this plague is. I don't know the nature of the plague. Don't know what causes it. See, I've got the timing for these guys, I would say 60-70% down. But if I stop playing this game for 2 days, my knowledge of that timing will disappear. It is a perishable skill. Oh, hey, I got a one of Nissar's circlet. So I've got a Nissar circlet, and I've got a Nissar jerkin. So that's good, right? I mean, I have no idea what the value of having those is. Yay! I made it through the caves. Now I have to get to the treehouse. What? Be great if there was a save point around here somewhere. Just putting it out there. Oh, nice. She did a cat stretch. Oh my god, she did a cat stretch. I'm so happy now. Please tell me all y'all saw that cat stretch. She also meowed, but I might be too loud for you to hear the meowing. Oh. Look, I'm not a complicated man. I just want to play a game that's Dark Souls, but with kittens. Thank you. That's the shortcut back to the save point. I just want to play a game that's Dark Souls with kittens, and now I can, and it's fantastic, but I also want it to be more accessible. So people who are less into video games can also enjoy Dark Souls with kittens. All this does, see, and this, by the way, yellow marked attacks can't be blocked. Red marked attacks can't be blocked or deflected. So they're fine with putting flashes on marked attacks. So if you're fine with putting a visual flash, I'm just going to screenshot of that for my video. If you're fine with putting a visual effect on an attack to let you know when you have to dodge or when you can only parry, why not also give me the parry notification? Oh, it's a boss. That's why they're telling me that. Well, a mini boss. Okay, he's a jerk. See, that attack couldn't be blocked. See, they do a nice big flash. So if you're doing these flashes anyway, just give me a timing flash. What is interfered with in the game by you giving me a timing flash? How have we made the game worse? If you gave me a timing flash for when I was supposed to block each one of those. If you could explain it to me, I would love to hear it. Finally! Oh my god. How many tries did that take me? Also, he's definitely standing in the place where I would drown if I tried to go there. He was definitely standing on deep water. And maybe because he's a magic frog, he can do that. But it's not really cool that he can stand where I can't go. Ah! Dick? Come on! No! No, 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 no! Last health potion. And there he goes. Alright, it's over. Woo! We'll see you soon, lady! Yay! And be sure to send me a text if you need anything next door. Curator costume. Awesome. Hey, look, it opened up the pathway out. Wait, isn't that where I came from? Which way did I come from? So as you can see, I just beat that boss first try. This is not the hardest. Treehouse, I found it! Yay! This is not the hardest Souls-like. It's very much an accessible Souls-like. Because it's got more robust environmental traversal elements. You can jump, you can climb, you can run on ropes. There's no fall damage. So why not, you know, there's signs for when an attack is unblockable. There's signs when an attack can't be blocked or parried. So why not just go all away with it and say, we're going to be the accessible... We're going to be the accessible Souls-like. Alright. Recent entry of trail reports written by the ranger, Debal. His script falters now against the further... Oh, she meowed. Third Rise of Whisker Moon Dawn. Wait, is there a meow button? There should be a meow button. There's not a meow button. I guess all the buttons are like doing things, but I would really like a meow button. Ooh, I can now interact with blue crystals embedded in rocks to break them. I will try that. See? No fall damage. So where are the blue crystals embedded in rocks? I haven't actually seen any of those. Or maybe I have? I'm just not remembering them? Yeah, I probably have. Big fan of her green magic sword, by the way. Just no notes on your sword choice, lady. Okay. You know, I don't want to harp on you too much about video game design, but it would be good to, right after you learn, to reinforce this in... See, that's one of the blue crystals. Right after you learn that you can destroy these crystals from the game, you should immediately get a chance to do that. Oh, look at her twitchy, twitchy ears. I love this cat too much. I know that. Hey, Zazagrul, what's your deal? Want to chat with me about stuff, or are you just being a weirdo? Oh, he's fungus covered. Aww. Stretch! I have that. I have that too. Okay. I've already found all 3 of them? Nice. Gosh, I wonder if there's going to be killer spiders. I was being very sarcastic there. There's a lot of spider webs. And that's the sound of a killer spider. I love that big kitten stretch she does. Oh, that's how you switch weapons. Okay. Wow, I'm bad at this. There we go. I do like that you can fight with your kitten claws. That makes me really happy. But I guess I need some kind of like firepower to destroy those. Ow. There we go. I'm glad I remembered how to switch weapons, but like holding down the Y button is not an intuitive way to switch weapons. That's how you go into power mode and switch between 1- and 2-handed weapon mode in Dark Souls. So I figured they would use that, but like it's only because I already play a lot of Dark Souls that I knew what to do. Uh-oh. She's leaking goop everywhere. She's trying to poison me. She's not cool. This is where a ranged weapon would come in handy. My special attacks really don't do a lot of damage. This is why I always forget to use them. They basically do 0 damage. Oh, the monsters can't come into the past the line. That's nice. Where are you? Oh, there he is. Hovering in midair. Okay, so they've got to tweak this a little. I have. Aww. They're referencing Macbeth. This is such a cute kitty. Okay. Oh. Quartz blossom. Oof. Umbilical root must be from the tree zombies, and obviously the gland toxins are the things you get off the dead spiders, which I just got another one of. There we go. Ta-da!
Okay, that almost killed me. There we go. Yeah, those big spiders are deadly. Like, real deadly. How do I get back there? Oh, there we go. Damn it! I woke him up. Should have sneaked up and slashed his throat like a professional. My bad. Wait, how do I get back there? Doesn't seem to be a way in. Although, again, maybe I can destroy these later. As you can see, it's completely blocked up. Wait. No. That may be a... Wait, is there a... No. There's no thin spider web leading to them. Is there a way to drop down or climb up? No, not that I can see. Hey, it's a... door I can open. Secret door I can open. Oh, it's a shortcut. Nice. I was just hoping to find a shortcut back to my save point, and I did. So, I know you might say, but wait a minute. You're doing fine parrying. You just killed a boss first try. But I want to reiterate, this isn't just about me. I want more people to play Dark Souls games, and I would argue that the biggest wall keeping more people from playing this genre of Souls-likes is that there's a very high skill threshold. Sneaky, sneaky. And adding timing buttons, parry indicators, would take away that skill threshold the way it does in the Arkham games. Oh, this guy sucks. There we go. Anybody can pick up and play an Arkham game. And like I said, if you don't want the skill indicators, you can turn them off, just like you can in Arkham Origins, the second best Arkham game. Oh, that was close. Okay, it's a poison spider. As if all spiders weren't poisonous enough. There's a specifically poison-coated spider coming up. If you touch the roots, you just die. They don't give you a second chance. Your controller starts to shake as you get near them. And then boom, you just die if you touch them. It's very frustrating. Okay, where am I supposed to go now? Oh, can I climb up there? Yes. Ah, there we go. Even though the game lacks a map, which I'm not in favor of, they have done a good job of designing a double-back intensive area where it's fairly easy where to see how to get back to your save points. I do really appreciate that. Oh. I mean, yes, I just ran the wrong way, but that was me not paying attention. That wasn't the game. So that's right. In addition to the Dark Pictures video I'm working on now, I'm also, and some stuff where Unabridged and I are talking about some hot new games. I'm also going to be making 2 videos that are open letters to the developers of Souls-likes that are currently in early access or demos. Is it basically going to be the same video with almost the exact same script twice? Yes, because the same message is usable for both of them. There will be differences in the video tailored to the specific game I'm talking about. But my demand that parry indicators be in games is accurate to all of these. Also, I'm finally going to have to load up Jedi Outcast to make sure Jedi Outcast doesn't have no problem coffee. I don't take attendance. Oh, hey, here's the quartz blossom they wanted. Ow. Which I can't destroy. As you can see, instant death if you touch the vines. I was supposed to jump off the wall up to the swing bar. I'm a little embarrassed now. Of course there's still time for Bougie Man. What's next? Let's do it. See, you're supposed to jump off the wall. Oh, wait. There it is. Let's do it. Nope. You don't have to apologize. So, huh. Hey, buddy. I thought these guys gave me the umbilical route, but maybe not. What is that? Ah! Sorry, did that spider just teleport in? That was weird. Boom. Hello? Exactly right. Zombies! Come on. I got the umbilical root, finally! Oh. Oh, Alaria's prayer. Done and done, everybody. All right, so I'm going to stop now and get to the, follow the flowers. Are those flowers? Are those flowers? I think that is a flower. That was embarrassing. Whoa. Flowers. Who the hell is this guy? Seriously. Doing martial arts? Not cool, Daddy-o. Alright, let's load up Bougie Man. If Coffee's still here. You still here, Coffee? Oh, happy... You are. And happy birthday to your brother. That's awesome. Congratulations. Let me just kill this one guy and, we will, get to, Let me kill this one martial artist and then we'll switch over to Bougie Man. I was a little ashamed by how badly I got rocked by this martial artist. There we go. And down goes Frazier. Oh, he's still not dead? Ah, I did it! What is that sound effect? Done it! Nice. So wait, your brother's birthday is a day before? The day before Horror Kings? Neat. Alright, so it's time for some Bougie Man. Delicious water. Truly the wettest treat. Library between some stairs. Thank you. Okay. Ooh, alt cigars and pipes. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Oh no. I'm not going to be able to remember any of this. Oh, good. All right, let me pause for a second. I'm going to open up that... I'm going to open up that thing on the other monitor. Give me 1 second, everybody. I'll open up the translation on the other monitor so I can figure out what's what. All right, so... Okay, done and done. Just gonna turn the recorder back on, as one does. All right. At Silvigi, that says flower. That says moon. I'll check under the bed in a minute. I just want to read these. Ganalskavi says wind. So flower, moon, wind. Flower, moon, wind. Oh, no translation for this one. That's weird. Oh, I forgot to switch the gameplay back on. I'm sorry. Let me just quickly do that. Anyway, the cells are named Flower, Moon, and Wind. Okay. I think we already got that note last game. Yeah, stuck under a certain bed. Looks like parchment. I can't read it. There we go. Oh, you had to read it next to the diary. Okay. Fellow prisoners, we will bear this no more. It's time to stand up against this tyrant. We will fight for our companions laboring the outside to get us outside, wait until night. Guard and join with our fellows in the field. We will watch vigilantly, take a castle for ourselves. Forest will path to keep one each day. Ah, nice. And what's the order of the song our people know? Okay, well, what's the song? All right. Well, I figured because the song has to do with the names of the thing. Well, that was easy. Apparently the answer was flower. Time to save. We've made some excellent progress, or even, as the kids might say, progress. Do I know where to use the key? No, because the game doesn't have a map telling you where the locked doors are. No, not this way. Other stairs. Gotcha. Alright. Okay. And that's different than the one where I just used that process to go through the library? Ooh. Right. Right. There we go. Oh. But I can't go in there because David's with me. Oh, wow. I turned on the fountain. Is that bad? Should I not have turned on the fountain? Yeah, it's right here. It's on. I don't know. All right. All right. Oh, nice. All right, I've drained the fountain. Oh, no! What the hell? Damn. Flashback! So now we find out what happened to Sophie when she disappeared. Oh. Dead end? Alright. We're playing as Sophie! Uh-oh. Well, we actually know what he was up to while this is happening. This is a flashback. This is a flashback to how she escaped from the... Oh. Uh-oh. Oh no! Don't you remember? I'm the bougie man. Angry puppies! Why would I fall off? Come on! Ow! What the hey? Suspiciously sudden. Damn, Keith! So cold. Oh. Aww. Keith is so terrible. We love him. Oh no! Good question. He learned it from watching you? Burn. Also you, obviously. Keith is very much the antithesis of a dude with chill. Yeah, we figured that part. Fun fact, the son's name Todd, T-O-D, spelled with one D, is how you say dead or death in German. So that was a little clue that the kid is dead. Yeah, Todd with two Ds, a regular human name. Tod, T-O-D, means death in German. So there you go. We're making excellent progress through the Bougie Man. We got to play the Sophie section, and then mysteriously some dogs went to sleep. Right when they were going to murder Sophie. But why? We're going to find out together. All right. We'll be back on Wednesday with more games. Thank you so much for dropping by and watching me obsess over a game about snuff films and a game where you play as a kitten in a Dark Souls type of context. I will see you back here for more delicious games on Wednesday. And as I said, a bunch of videos going up this week. So check those out. And thank you so much for reminding us to play Bougie Man Coffee. I appreciate it. See you soon, but until then, I'll say that's right. Au revoir.